Hello, students, and I hope you're having a Merry Christmas. It's Christmas morning, and I wanted to pull together a week two discussion overview for you. I noticed that a number of folks either didn't do any work or they only partially did it, or well, I know it's been a busy week. I do understand it's been a busy week for everyone, and being in school on Christmas week can be a challenge. But we are back at completing our assignments for week two. Let me say now, if you missed assignments for week one, you may complete them. You will receive a late penalty, but complete them because that's better than receiving a zero. This is only a 5-week course, and believe me, you need every single graded assignment completed. Now, let's move into week two discussion. And in week two, first of all, I would like for you to make sure that you are reading the instructions, and don't just wing it from last term if you've or other online courses. Read the instructions and then get started. And you're going to post your response on the discussion board. And for those who don't know, to post, you click inside reply. It will open up as such, and you put your cursor there and start typing. And I'm going to close this out by canceling it because I'm not going to type anything. And let's go to the first question. What are 3 effective forms of nonverbal communication, and how does each form of nonverbal communication garner a specific expectation? This is going to be covered in your chapter readings, and I'm going to go over that in just a minute, but I wanted to read the question. What outcomes do you personally expect from using nonverbal communication, and in what situations is nonverbal communication the most appropriate option? Now let's drop down to step 2. Read other students' posts and respond to at least 3 other students to exceed expectations. I know this may have said 2. 2 means that you meet expectations, but you want to exceed expectations so that you are doing your very best work. Follow the rubric in the course, and it will tell you how you're graded. Now, as appropriate, use personal experiences and insights to support or debate other students' posts. Be respectful. If differences of opinion occur, debate the issues professionally and provide examples to support opinions. The last question you must answer is, were there any effective forms of nonverbal communication listed by your classmates that were different from your own? If so, what were they? Let's just jump, and in case you didn't know the rubric, it says show rubric, and it will pop up, and you can read the rubric. This is the tool that I use to grade you. All right, let's just go over in detail what you're going to do this week. First of all, you are going to read 4 chapters. Chapter 5, communicating nonverbally. Oh, we've seen that already, so we know that we need to go to chapter 5 if we are going to discuss nonverbal communication. Listen effectively. Chapter 6. Chapter 7, communicating in social and professional relationships, and chapter 8, communicating in intimate relationships. Now, nonverbal communication can bring about a specific value or meaning. For example, chapter 5, page 114, nonverbal communication is powerful stuff. It is. We all know when we were little and mom or dad would give us that look and they would never say anything. They would just look at us. They were sending nonverbal communication cues to check your behavior or your mouth or whatever. Sometimes the smallest action, a smile, a depressed vocal tone, an angry gesture can send unmistakable messages about ourselves to others. If I see someone give a frightening look it may be an indication danger is near. The person may never have to utter a word. How do you garner or gather information, insight, and understanding about nonverbal communication? That's what you're going to tell me. Consider the cues your nonverbal gestures give to others. And below, and this is all of this information is on the homepage for week 2. Below is a link, and I'm going to go right here. Here's the link. And as I mentioned, it's on the homepage. Take a look at this and just look at some examples of nonverbal communication in the workplace. Now, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me, and I hope to see you on the discussion board. All right, everybody, I know most people are doing pretty good, but there are a few of you who are not. Let's step up in week 2 and get those grades up, and let's engage with our classmates, answer the questions. I'll see you on the discussion board, and don't forget the week 2 check-in. It's worth 10 points. Jump on over to the check-in and let me hear from you. Have a wonderful holiday.